Hello everyone, I'm Tremayne, and this is my video on an update for what's going on with the time jump. Is it a success or is it a failure? But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. We're close to 20K, but we're still 400 something subscribers off, so hopefully you can become part of the Soap fam. And also hit that like button. Every time you hit that like button, lets YouTube know this is a good video for Soap fans so they can become Soap fam. And I'm just going to get right to it with the good news. Now, the time jump is probably the most controversial story that Days has had in a really long time, because it immediately threw fans into the unknown. And you watch shows like mine because you don't want to be an unknown, you want to know what's going to happen. And a lot of fans' favorite characters were instantly placed in situations that, oh, Sonny and Will's not together anymore, Adrian's dead, Haley's dead, JJ's a drug addict, Kristen and Lonnie are nuns, Ted, Abigail and Chatterback, Stefan's now Steve, Kayla's with Justin. So much change. Ben's in jail, about to be executed. He's got one appeal left. So much has gone on with Days of Our Lives, and some fans just couldn't handle that massive amount of change. And even like me, I'm patient. I've been watching soaps for about 30 years or more, and I know that when a storyline starts, they're not going to rush and give you the answers. Most of the times it's from sweeps to sweeps. So it happened in November. We'll have all of our answers by February. And according to the 2020 preview, they're going to answer all your questions in January. In February is actually when I think the time jump story ends. So, time jump, despite the controversy, a lot of people loved it, and a lot of people came back on. It was a great starting point for fans that had stopped watching the show to sort of come back and connect with the show, because they didn't know what was going on, just like everybody else didn't know what was going on. It was just like exciting plot point here, exciting plot point there, and it's all probably not even canon, meaning there's a persistent rumor that this time jump is actually Jennifer still in her coma and she's dreaming everything that we're seeing. I've even seen a spoiler that from a website I don't trust that suggested that Ben is dreaming. That it's not even Jennifer dreaming, it's Ben dreaming. Some other people said maybe Julie's dreaming. Maybe Julie is still in her coma from back before Jordan died and all that other stuff happened. So the big three is Julie dreaming, is Jennifer dreaming, or is Ben dreaming? And then other people have mentioned other people that could be dreaming too, but most likely it's one of those three. Or it could be canon, meaning the time jump storyline ends, meaning it wraps up all the storylines and keep it moving. That's honestly what I would like to happen, because part of me would feel like everything I watched was for nothing. It's like in Dallas when Bobby dreamed a whole season just so they can bring him back from the dead. I think it's going to be one of those numbers, because there's also spoilers that came out that JJ and Haley leave in February. They get a happily ever after, but that means Haley's not really dead. If Haley's not really dead, then chances are they're actually dreaming. And because some of these situations are so crazy, it would make sense that it's a dream. So, the ratings have gone up. And that is probably the most important thing, because the time jump story, it'll come, it'll go, and then there'll be something else. So as fans, we almost lost Days of Our Lives with the cancellation rumors and things like that. We all got to experience what it was like to feel, holy crap, this show won't be on the air. What are we going to do? I've been watching this show for so long. And that's why it's hard for me to complain about different things. Now, do I like every storyline? No. Do I like every character? No. But I would say I like 80% of the show. But that other 20% doesn't turn me off from the show. It's still my favorite of all 4 soap operas. So the time jump is a success, and it's a success because the show finally became number 2 in the ratings of the most desired demographic of the 18 to 49-year-old demographic. They became number 2, kicking Bold and Beautiful out of that number 2 spot. So Young and the Restless was number 1, Days of Our Lives was number 2, Bold and Beautiful was number 3, and unfortunately General Hospital was number 4, although General Hospital was doing a much better job now that they got a new writer. So that's it. I just wanted to say the time jump is a success, but it's coming to an end like in the next 6 weeks or so. So just enjoy it, just like you enjoyed Marlena getting possessed by the devil, or the Salem Stalker, or this is just going to be another one of those stories where people say Marlena possessed by the devil and Salem Stalker, that time jump story. It's now part of Days of Our Lives history. And we also know that other faves are coming back. Stefan, Vivian, a lot of characters, even Sammy's coming back for one of her brief trips. So this summer, people will get a lot of new characters old characters are coming back, that you love. So it's going to be a great summer, and the show's great. So if you're one of those complainers, stop complaining, because the show almost, the idea that the show was gone, remember that feeling before you start complaining. And if you honestly don't like it, stop watching. Just stop watching. That negativity, that complaining, at a time where we all thought the show was gone, doesn't feel right now. But that's pretty much my editorial along with this time jump news. Thank you for watching. I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and I will catch you in the next video.